going on, everybody? Mahai back with another Town Hall 13 attack strategy video for you guys in Clash of Clans. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can see by our army comp, we do have a Super Yeti attack, but it's going to be slightly different. We're actually going to be using a double walk strategy. So on the Warden here, you can bring the Rage Vial if you want. I personally just like the extra power of having the Healing Tome to push through the base, but obviously the Rage Vial does help with your Warden walk. We're going to be starting with a Warden walk. And then on the opposite side, we're actually going to be using a small Royal Champion charge. And all that's doing is setting the funnel for your main army. So for equipment's on everything. I've got the Rage Vial and the Giant Gauntlet on the King. I've got the Magic Mirror and the Healer Puppet on the Queen. Double books on the Warden. And then I've got the Rocket Spear and Electro Boots on the Royal Champion. For the army comp, basically the entire army comp is just the 6 Super Yetis with the 4 healers. We have 3 Coco Loons and then just cleanup troops. So if you want to change up them cleanup troops, feel completely free to do that. We've got 3 Rages, including the one in our Clan Castle. And then we've got 4 Invis, a recall, that is for the Royal Champion charge. And then we've got a poison spell, obviously, to deal with the Clan Castle. So I'm going to go hop into our first attack and I'll show you guys how this works. Alright, so what you're going to want to do, on a symmetrical base like this, it is very easy to set up. I'm just going to drop my Warden up here with the 4 healers and the 3 balloons just to test for traps to keep your healers alive. And the job of that Warden is to start trimming out a funnel over on this side, something like that. And I like to invest 1 Rage on him just because I'm actually using the Healing Tome. But if you want to use the Rage Gem, you can do that as well, and then you won't have to invest a Rage on your Warden. But while your Warden's going, you want to drop your Warden down first, and then while your Warden is walking, you're going to drop your Royal Champion on the other corner. So I'm going to drop her kind of down here because I want her to actually go down instead of going in like that, because I don't want to ruin my pathing. So I want to make sure she goes down. So even if she just gets something like that, that's perfectly fine. You can't really calculate exactly what buildings she's going to get. But as you see, that leaves us a nice funnel now. And if we need to, we can drop a couple of our Super Yetis over here just to break off that funnel if she doesn't end up taking out those buildings. But now, as you see, that leaves us a perfect path. Perfect narrow path right through the base. Obviously, you're going to drop in your log launcher with the rest of your troops. Make sure you get your Warden pulled over into your main army. I'll show you how to do that when we get into the attack. But yeah, it's very simple. After that, you just use a Warden ability, Rage up when you have to, and poison the Clan Castle. And then that's all there is to it. You sit back and wait for your troops to 3-star the base. So we'll get rid of this drawing. Press play. So we'll start off up here in the top corner with the Warden. Again, we get our test balloons in. Make sure to pull Seeking Air Mines just because we don't want our healers to get taken out. So I'm going to invest a Rage on my Warden because, like I said, I'm not using the Rage Gem. I'm actually using the book. Once I know he's safe, I start my Royal Champion down here. Trigger the Rocket Spear ability right away. I'll let all them Rocket Spear ability shots go off first. And then once he pushes into the base, I'll start using my Invises just to get a little bit more value. And as you see, we're going to have an absolutely massive funnel over here. Look how many buildings this Royal Champion's actually going to take out. She's going to get this single Inferno too, which is absolutely perfect. So once that goes down, I have 1 more Invis spell to use. Really didn't even need to use it, to be honest. I kind of missed anyway, so we recall her out. Look at that massive funnel we got. Warden up here doing a good job setting that side of the funnel. And like I said, I use a Yeti and a Wizard down here just to break off that funnel a little bit wider. And unfortunately, these dragons do actually target our Warden, so we're going to have to use our Warden ability really early, which I didn't want to have to do. But it is what it is. It's still going to end up working out. Unfortunately, that's what the dragons had to pull to. If they would have just pulled to the main army, it would have been perfectly fine. I could have saved that Warden ability for a little bit longer. But it's fine. We're pushing to the base. We have a massive funnel, so we're just going to keep our troops raged up now. And yeah, I forgot about this attack also. Look down in the bottom right. I still have my recalled Royal Champion, and I completely forgot I even had her. Usually I would deploy that with the main army, but now I'm just going to wait for these defenses to tank, because at this point while I was attacking, I still haven't noticed until right about here. So once that single Inferno goes down, then I finally realize, and I'm going to drop my Royal Champion in over on this side to start collapsing it on some of them defenses. Like I said, I like to just use it with the main push because having that Electro Boot aura is really good for helping against Clan Castle troops as well. And I finally realized I hadn't dropped my Royal Champion. So I drop her in now. She's going to join up with the main army. We have our cleanup archers over here just cleaning up some of this trash so we don't have to backtrack, because that could cause time issues if I were to have to backtrack that far. So that's what I like using them archers for, and most times I'll save a couple of the wizards as well. It's just kind of base dependent. My archers are going to walk down here now and get that trash as well. Royal Champion actually ended up working out where I dropped her in from, because she's going to survive the rest of the attack. She'll take out the rest of the defenses here in this final compartment. Mortar goes down. Wizard Tower goes down. We got a Super Yeti joining up here with the archers, the queen, doing what she does best, just beating on a random wall. So we'll just speed up through this now. Every defense is gone. And that's going to be a nice crushing 3-star. So as you see, it's a very simple setup, very powerful attack as well. Even if you're an idiot and forget to redeploy your royal champion, still crush the base. Let's go hop into another attack. All right, into our second attack here. I'm trying to watch where I can path my log launcher into. You got to make sure you're paying attention to that as well. Make sure you get good pathing for your log launcher. My warden might be in a little bit of danger up there with that enemy royal champion. We're going to use our royal champion down here because I want to try to take out that multi-inferno. I really hope I don't path over to that wizard tower. Okay, we should be able to push in here, which is fine. And the royal champion actually did back off of our warden, which is perfect. So now I'll start using some invis spells. I can focus on my royal champion since I know my warden is safe. And that royal champion is getting close to my warden up there now, but it should be fine. If I need to, I can just rage him up. We use our last invis spell here now on the royal champion, and then we'll recall her out. It would have been nice if I could have got into the eagle, but that would have been definitely greedy. So I use a couple of my super yetis down here with a couple of wizards as well, just to make sure I break off that funnel because I don't want to lose them to the outside of the base. Our warden did a pretty good job funneling up here. We got our log launcher in with the rest of our troops now. And hopefully this time I don't forget to redeploy my royal champion. I don't think I did in this one. And our wizards actually do a really good job down here. They take out that enemy minion prince, which was clutch. Those super yetis did a really good job setting that funnel really deep on this side, but unfortunately, we have some troops wander on us. We had all of our super yetis but one wander on us, which is really unlucky. Fortunately, we did get the royal champion, the queen, one super yeti, and our log launcher into the base, so that should be plenty to gut what's left in here, because there wasn't much left. Our queen's going to reach over the wall, take out the eagle artillery. Our yetis, we rage up and actually takes out the clan castle with ease. So the core is pretty gutted. Unfortunately, we did lose a bunch of super yeti to the outside, so we're actually just going to speed this up because now I have nothing left to deploy other than one rage spell. So I'm just going to save that until this back compartment here. We do have the enemy queen, multi-inferno. We still have a scatter shot, so there was quite a bit of damage alive, so I saved the rage for back here. But again, we're easily going to overpower this. Look how many super yetis we still have alive. We still have our warden alive. Our queen's still full health. Our king is still full health as well, so we still crushed the base, even though we had a bunch of them wander to the outside. So I'm going to go hop into a third and final attack now, and I'll catch you guys there. Alright, third and final attack. This is a very different base setup here. So I noticed that the eagle artillery is actually exposed, so watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to start my warden up here and start to trim that out, and I'm actually going to drop my royal champion a little farther down than the corner, just to make sure I take out that eagle, because with the eagle being exposed like that, that's big value to eliminate right away because I won't have to deal with that as my troops are entering into the base. And now, as you see, my royal champion is going to walk up, which works perfectly. I thought she was going to go into that multi-inferno compartment. Unfortunately, a Tesla pops and pulls her back down. It would have been really, really nice value if I could have got into that inferno, but it's still fine. This will help us get this side of the funnel established even better. So we'll take out that wizard tower. We'll take out the bomb tower. That's probably all we're going to get. Yeah, I'm not going to be greedy because that inferno wasn't going to go down without losing my royal champion. So I actually invest a rage real quick on the warden because I want that air defense to go down. I don't want to path my healers through that air defense and lose them. So that's why I decided to invest a rage there. We still have 2 left. And since I have such a big funnel down here at the bottom, I really didn't need to break off this corner before we sent this stuff in. So I'm just going to send in my wizards now with my king. And everything should take all this stuff out. And it should path through this open corner right here and go into that multi-inferno. And then we should have perfect pathing across this base because we set such a massive funnel there with our royal champion, so I really didn't have to worry about them wandering to the outside here. We actually get really good pathing this time. Everything's perfectly grouped up. Our main army actually rejoins up with the queen and the log launcher as well, so we have a perfect push now into this town hall. Poison all the clan castle troops. It's going to do absolutely nothing because we had everything together, so our royal champion and our queen could actually help out. We rage up over the town hall. The yetis take the town hall down. We're going to pop our queen ability now to get this healer puppet out. Just give us a little more healing through the backside of the base, but it's not going to matter. We rage that up. We have yetis supported by queen up here with healers. We have a bunch of super yetis down here with the king full health with his ability active. Our royal champion is still basically full health as well, and as you can see, this base does not stand a chance. We use our archers down here just to help our king clean up just a little bit quicker, and this base gets absolutely leveled. That base was crushed. So look out for little things like that, like with the eagle being exposed like that. Even if it's the town hall that's exposed and you could take that out with your royal champion, definitely do that because that's huge value to get out of the way early in the attack. So let me know in the comments how this works out for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys next time.